I just unmuted myself. Can everyone out there hear me okay? Let me know. Give an emoji or a wizard in the chat. Yes, I hear yes. Yes, I hear you. Hey, everybody. I'm so excited to be here. How's everybody
Hello.
doing? Hello. This is going to be so much fun. Well, thank you guys so much. My name is Ash, and thank you for joining us on our very first Harry Potter Magic Awakened Discord stage. We are genuinely excited to get started. I see so many of you in chat. There's a whole bunch of you here, so thanks so much for coming. We really do love that you're here on this. What day is today? Thursday? On this sunny Thursday afternoon. We are here today with Jesse and Lark, who you may have seen lurking around on Discord. Would you mind saying hi, Jesse and Lark?
I'm Jesse.
I'm Lark.
That's their actual voices, and now everyone knows that they are indeed real people. Again, I just want to say a sincere thanks to everyone out there for being part of the community and taking time out of your day to hang out with us. We have lots of really exciting things on the way, and we are genuinely stoked that you're here and that you're on board. And again, thank you so much for your feedback during soft launch so far. We're listening to everything and appreciate you guys taking the time to engage with us. So you guys are a huge part of what makes Harry Potter Magic Awakened special, and we thank you for being here. Are you guys ready to get started?
Let's get started.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to start off with just a little bit of introductions. That's really what today is all about, to introduce you to the social and community teams, and also just for you to get to know us a little bit better. But we're also going to talk about Harry Potter Magic Awakened. So just what is Harry Potter Magic Awakened? Well, if you're here in our Discord, you probably know, but here is the TLDR. Harry Potter Magic Awakened is a role-playing game with rich story and characters. It's an MMO with open world exploration, and it's also a collectible card game where you build up your deck and take on a variety of challenges throughout the world. There is so much to the game, and I'm really excited that more people are able to play. And I'm also excited that you're here to hang out with us, which is great. A lot of you have never, I was paying attention to chat. No one has really participated, not no one, but not many people have participated in a Discord stage before. So we're going to talk for 2 seconds about what it is, just so you're not too surprised. What is Discord stage and how does it work? Well, a Discord stage is like a live podcast or a radio show, for those of you that actually remember the radio. And on our first show here, we're going to do a quick intro to some of the names and the faces that you'll see around the community, and we're going to tell you our secrets. So Jesse, we're going to start with you. Are you ready for a quick interview?
Yes, I am.
All right, I'm going to take a drink of water because I forgot how hard it is to talk.
You're doing amazing, sweetie.
You guys like that Foley? It's water drinking.
Everyone remember to hydrate.
Yeah, I got to stay hydrated. So Jesse, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your background?
Hello, I'm Jessie, and I'm the Ambassador Program Community Manager for Harry Potter Magic Awakened. I've been doing community management for 9 years, and I love playing pinball and fostering senior dogs when I'm not currently community managing.
That is awesome and very noble of you. I have a senior dog, so you're welcome to take him anytime you want.
Absolutely, give me that puppy.
Yeah, he ate my taco yesterday. Not a fake story, a real story. So you're welcome to take him.
Totally.
It was a good taco, and I'm still a little upset with him. Previously, you've done some work on multiverses, including setting up the ambassador program there. Before we dive in, what is an ambassador program and how does it work?
So an ambassador program is for those players who showcase leadership qualities and who want to become bigger advocates for the game and its community.
Awesome. What can you tell us about Harry Potter and Magic Awakens ambassador program?
Well, I can't say very much, but the Harry Potter Magic Awakens ambassador program will consist of many players from the Discord. And if you think you could be someone we're looking for, please reach out. There's a whole lot of fun planned down the pipeline that hopefully I'll be able to chat about more soon.
That's really exciting. One of my favorite things in my career has been working with within the community and getting to know community members and ambassadors. So I'm really excited to see who you pull in, and I'm excited to meet them in the future. It'll be really fun. So hopefully some of the folks here in our audience become ambassadors. That would be amazing.
I totally agree. It is such a fun program, and I love my job.
It's a great job. It's awesome. Dealing with people is like the most fun part of what we do. So,
For sure.
Lark, are you ready for the hot seat? Are you ready for some questions?
Absolutely. And just as a heads up, the people asking in chat, you reach out to Jesse if you are interested. So, yeah, just as to clarify that.
Yes, please reach out to me.
They will do that.
Ready for questions.
Yeah, her DMs are open, so just flood that inbox, everybody.
Hey.
I'm giving bad advice that I'll get in trouble for. Lark, let's hear a little bit about your background and the work that you're currently doing on Harry Potter and Magic Awakened.
Absolutely. All right. So I'm the community manager for Harry Potter Magic Awakened. I've been a community manager in the video game industry on various projects for about 8 years. And before that, I did social media management and some customer support for video games.
That's exciting, and we are incredibly excited that you're here. And I'm sure everyone here in the chat, Lark also does so much with our Discord community and has set it all up and is likes to hang out with you guys. So I'm silently clapping, not into the microphone, for Lark because she does a whole lot for everybody. Are you currently playing Harry Potter Magic Awakened? And what's your experience so far? How are you liking the game that you work on?
Of course, I'm playing Harry Potter Magic Awakened. I play it a ton. It's really hard to choose my favorite part. I think this game is very unique and special, and there's a ton of stuff I love a lot. If I was gonna pick a favorite part, I do love collecting things. And so my favorite thing to collect in game is new cards and trying out new strategies. I'm a little bit of a casual video game player, so I'm never gonna hit those top tier dueling club ranks. But I just like trying new things, and I think this game has so much opportunity for that. My favorite type of card to discover and try are summon cards.
Oh yeah, it's amazing to see those in action, and I'm in the same boat. I love the game. It's so fun to be working on a title that I genuinely enjoy. So it's a blast. So like I said before, I saw a lot of shout outs in chat for you, Lark. We are fortunate as team members, and the community is also fortunate to have a really established community manager on the game. Can you tell us a little bit about what your role consists of? Because every community manager in every game does something different, but what are you doing?
Yes, there is. I feel like there's a lot of variety in what community management can be, and maybe some confusion because of that sometimes on what community management entails. So for my role on Harry Potter Magic Awakened, I basically manage all of our community channels. You mentioned Discord. I worked on setting up the official Discord channel. I help manage and set up calendars and events and any kind of engagement posts in our community spaces. And then, of course, anyone who's seen me on Discord probably already knows this, but I gather the feedback from all of our community channels, channels from on Discord for game feedback, or the Discord suggestions channels. Although, even if you post it somewhere else, I will still find it and collect it and send it on. It's just easier if you send it to the game feedback channel. We've gotten a ton of really great feedback there. So thank you everyone who has shared your feedback with us. And I try to respond to as much as I can to any topics in the game feedback channel as well. Sometimes it gets a little busy and I don't have time to as much. But even if I haven't responded directly to your comment, please know that I have seen it and I have forwarded on, because that's one of my favorite, most cherished parts of the job, is being able to share the feedback that you guys have with our team.
I'm noticing chat right now. Yeah, I mean, I want to really kind of reiterate that yes, we read absolutely everything, not just on Discord, but on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Every comment that comes through our team, we are listening to everything that you all are saying and asking, and we do appreciate constructive feedback, and thank you for really just participating, being part of the community. Everything you say is filtering back to the powers that be. So thank you for being vocal. Let's talk a little bit. What can you tell us about the in-game notice board? Because there's more behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So, in addition to managing like Discord, I also kind of help with posting to the in-game community channel, which is the notice board. In-game, we have a community. If you haven't seen this already, in-game we have a community section that's called the notice board, where you can share in-game content and talk with other people. You can share your decks, dueling videos, emoji, or like I mentioned, just chat and respond to other posts or like posts. There's a topics feature to this as well that helps you search for specific kinds of posts. So definitely make use of that if you jump in there. Check out what the topics are and feel free to add topics to your own posts. And there's also an events section where we have official notice board events on occasion. I also wanted to take a moment here to acknowledge that I know that there has been reported an issue with posting images to the notice board right now. This is something our team is actively working to fix as quickly as possible, because we do love seeing screenshots and images in this space, and we are trying to get that fixed as soon as possible, and we'll let you know once that has been resolved. And again, thank you to everyone who's reached out about that issue so that we can become aware of it and set it on the team so they can start working on that.
Awesome. And thank you to everyone in chat that's saying thank you. Like, that's sincerely so kind, and we really appreciate the thanks. We're all on the same team, so it's great to see the positive feedback. I think someone might get to interview me now, which is always awkward when I have to hand the mic over, but let's hand the mic over and see what happens. All right.
You're not going to interview yourself. We got this.
I know.
All right.
That's even more awkward when I have to do that.
Okay, so last but not least, we have Ash. Can you give us some details on your background and what your role is on Magic Awakened?
I'm happy to. So I'm the social media manager for Harry Potter Magic Awakened. I've been working in community and social for almost 9 years. I did the math the other day and I was shocked, because that's a long time in video game years. So almost 9 years. I've worked on games like Dungeons and Dragons, Sword Coast Legends. I love D&D, have a big D&D background. Titanfall Assault, which is a lot of fun. Dominations, and some other titles as well over the years. Prior to working in games, I was a high school history teacher. I did that for quite a while, and that was a lot of fun. And while I was a high school history teacher, I was actually a part of a video game, movies, and pop culture podcast for almost 10 years. So this is really fun for me. It's like getting back on the horse. I love doing this stuff. So getting able to doing this live is like absolutely the most fun for me. And I absolutely love it. So thank you guys for tuning in.
Awesome. So I've done some social media management. I think it sounds pretty straightforward, but I know that cannot be the case. Can you go over just a little bit of what a social media manager does, like what that means, and like what channels are you managing? How can players engage with you?
Oh, sure. So I am currently running Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and I help generate content for those channels. So I kind of look for fun ideas that the community might want to see, and I do a bit of everything, really. You hear a lot of times that people that work in social wear many hats, but I do, like I said, a bit of everything. A lot of writing, a lot of the blogs you read are things that I've written. I organize our publishing calendars. I read all of your feedback on the social channels, and just like Lark, I feed that information back to the team at large so that they can, learn from what the community wants and desires. And the truth is, you can reach out to me on any of those social channels, and I will read it. So if you want to say hi, my DMs are actually open too on Discord. So feel free to reach out to me on Discord, or you can message on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all those places. I'll be there and I will read it. So please say hi. I really do like that part of the job. So.
And if you guys haven't had a chance to check out the content that Ash has been sharing to our social pages, I'm going to be sharing some of that what's basically been posted over the last month or so to our bulletin channel that you'll find right above the Discord stage. While I'm doing that, Ash, do you think that you can give us any information on what might be coming up for people to see theme-wise? We've really enjoyed learning about like new students and the cool story trailer, but yeah.
I love chat is saying everyone give me a soon. Oh, you guys know how it works. You got to say soon. So what I can tell you is that behind the scenes, when we are programming our content for the social channels, each month carries an overall theme. May is wrapping up, and there's actually a new blog that's coming out today after this. And in June, we'll be getting more into specifics about the game. So details on deck building, construction, some more hardcore details in how the game is played in June.
Awesome.
And that's all I can say right now. I think that's it for my interview. That's right. Now I take the mic back from you. So everyone's introduced. We have a bit of an understanding of what everyone does. And we're going to do some group topics. So we may talk over each other a little bit here, but we're going to have some fun. What is everyone's Hogwarts house? Let's start with Lark. What is your Hogwarts house?
So I am in every test I've taken. I used to love taking these quizzes. Every single test I've taken, I get Ravenclaw. I am always Ravenclaw, even when it's random. More often than not, like if there's a randomized one, it still chooses a Ravenclaw for me.
Ravenclaw.
So I am just Ravenclaw.
There you go. Jesse, what about yourself?
Aren't we in good company? Because every test I take, even the Pottermore test, if you remember that, Ravenclaw, but with a caveat, my heart is with Hufflepuff.
Yeah, I to jump in and answer as well. I always believed that I was a Hufflepuff. When I first read the books, I was like, oh, I would definitely be a Hufflepuff. But then when I told you guys earlier, I was a teacher. My school had a Harry Potter club and I was the sponsor. So I would have students come to my room a couple days a week and they would do awesome stuff like brew butterbeer and do spell duels. And we had the school band come and play music from the movies. It was the coolest club that I ever sponsored. And I was like so proud to be a part of it. Kids would show up in house robes. It was the most amazing experience. But they had a sorting hat and I was sorted into Ravenclaw by the sorting hat. And I kind of feel like the sorting hat doesn't lie. So that is where I ended up. I ended up in Ravenclaw, even though I thought I was a Hufflepuff. But
That's really funny. We're all Ravenclaw.
I know we're all Ravenclaw. Everyone in chat is like,
stress.
how dare you?
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
It's all good. So we talked about intros, but I want to talk a little bit more about the game and your experiences, Lark and Jesse, with the game. What sort of jumps out to you the most when you play? What are some of your favorite aspects of the story in Harry Potter Magic Awakened?
So as far as the story goes, I'll just jump in first.
Sure.
I feel like this game has a lot of depth to it. There are some really amazing moments that you get to experience that to me make you feel really immersed in the world. Slight spoilers. But even when you're traveling to the school, to the sorting hat ceremony, there's like really an intricate story that kind of unfolds that I enjoy a lot. How about you guys?
You can go, Jesse.
Yeah. So I think it's really interesting to see what happened to some of the alumni characters following the battle at Hogwarts. We actually have a great blog we launched last week that dives pretty deeply into their stories.
Yeah, I'm in the same camp. It's amazing to see the school through a different lens, and it's amazing to see what happened to those alumni characters and to some of the professors and where they are now. It's just a neat continuation of the overall, story of Harry Potter. So it's really cool to see. One of my favorite things I just got to see, get to hang out with some familiar faces, which is always a blast.
Yeah, and I think that when you really like have a story you love, I think to me at least, I always want to know what's going to happen next. Maybe that's just being Ravenclaw. But
Yeah, I think so. I'm since I'm a Ravenclaw. What happens next?
yeah.
Let's talk about visuals a bit. What are your feelings on spells and visuals in the game? Did anything really stand out to you?
I'll jump in first again. So I personally love all the spells and effects in combat. And I really love that when you get a new card, you can immediately see like this vibrant animation. It feels really special and it feels like a spell. Plus, like all the lore and history you can see within your spell book as well when you're looking through your cards. Just flipping through them is one of my favorite things when I first started playing, especially to just sit there and go from like card to card looking at
Right.
what that looks like and reading about them and all that information that's there.
Yeah, it has, as someone who, like I mentioned earlier, I've loved games my entire life, and I love all aspects of games. The art is so beautiful in this game, and I'm not just saying that because I work on it. It has such a distinct and unique art style that somehow lends itself perfectly to Harry Potter Magic Awakened, or to the world of Harry Potter in general. It's so beautiful to look at, and it's so cool to see how the art team modified the looks of all the characters that we are familiar, reading about and seeing. So it's very, very cool.
Ash,
Yeah.
you took the words right out of my mouth. I feel the exact same way. The art is stunning.
It is very cool. I think it would lend itself well to tattoos.
Don't give me any ideas.
I'll give you some ideas. So Harry Potter Magic Awakened is also full of social features. What are some of the features that you think the community should be aware of?
So I'll jump in. There are so many ways to play this game with other people. You can team up for the dueling club, invite them to join you in a class, and team up for a Quidditch match. How freaking cool. And you can even challenge your friends to a duel or face the dancing challenge together.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
Yeah, I mentioned this earlier already. The notice board is like an entire like community channel in the game. So you can basically like face off with someone in a duel or team up with someone and then share the dueling video to the notice board afterwards, which I think is just really cool. There's also just a lot of chat channels as well. As well as like you have the notice board where you can post all that kind of stuff. And then you also have like a bunch of different ways to chat with people.
Absolutely. And one of my favorite things to do is team up and hit up the Forbidden Forest, and you can always reach out and bring friends to that as well, which is great. I love it.
And there is a social feature that allows you to build a house team where you can team up with others from your team house for challenges to get rewards. And I think the great thing about team houses is that they're all very customizable. So you can have a team house with players who are in any Hogwarts house if you want.
It's super cool. Super cool. Well, we are running to the end of our show, and don't worry, we'll be doing more of these in the future with more information. A lot of the questions that you all are asking, we will hopefully answer in the near future. I'm not going to say the soon word because I know I'll get in trouble, so I'm not saying soon. But we're excited to do more of these. We hope you join us for all our future events. We have all sorts of really fun things planned to do on a regular basis to hang out with you guys and to get to know you. We will go ahead and drop our social plugs in the channel as well, if one of you wouldn't mind doing that. I have too many
Oh, yeah.
buttons in front of me. Thank you.
I can. Oh.
Thank you. And a note for ambassadors, if you are a creator looking to participate in our ambassador program, please reach out to Jesse on Discord. And
Yeah, my Discord handle is a great way to interact with me. So please ping me to see if you could be a potential ambassador, and that is Yessie Jessie 5826.
excellent.
And I have one more thing to add before we go. So we've gotten a lot of really great Discord feedback. And one of the most popular requests on the server has been to have a place to upload your fan art and share screenshots from in-game. So I'm really excited to share that we are going to be opening channels for fan art, arts and crafts, and in-game content. to be shared after this stage is over. Give me a little bit of time. It's mostly set up, but it'll be going live shortly after this. And we have a new blog with information on how to share your screenshots and art with the community in-game and to social and community channels that I believe will be going up very soon after this as well.
Excellent. So cool. Again, thank you all so much for hanging out with us. We very much appreciate it. Definitely keep your eyes tuned to our social channels in the near future for more information. I'm not going to reveal anything beyond that, but just pay attention. And there's some fun stuff coming your way that I think you'll be excited about, or so we hope. Again, thank you from all of us on our team. We will see you guys on our social channels. And thank you for being so amazing. We do appreciate you. I see
Thank
lots
you,
of soon.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Good to meet you all.
Bye.